and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And you look at their injuries, down a starter and a reserve. That shuffles up the lineups a bit.
2 injuries, one of their stars out. It's all about how you respond to adversity.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Denny Avdia out there with Donovan Clingan. And it's Kamara in at the 3. And for the Rockets, inside, Smith and Şengün. Kevin Durant is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Eason in at the 3 spot. Taking a look at the Rockets. They lost their first game in the NBA Cup. Is tonight a must-win for them?
I know it's just game 2 of the group round. However, this is 100% a must-win. A loss probably knocks them out of the cup.
And seeing how things are shaking out for Portland as well. They wanted to start off strong in this tournament, and they did just that.
Yeah, when you talk to these guys, winning Game 1 of the NBA Cup has given them a lot of confidence. Now, let's see if they can keep it rolling on the road.
Here's Durant after the basket by Portland. Pass to VanVleet. Launches it. First shot won't go. Avdia against VanVleet. Outside Sharp. Outside Kamara. 6 to shoot. Şengün with a double team. Portland needs to get off a shot here. 3-pointer Sharp. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And so it's VanVleet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Avdia with a steal. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Clingan. Portland moving it around. Avdia, good. Avdia's got his second bucket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Durant. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. Shot from the low post is good.
Just too much to handle. Durant not fazed by the bump.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Sharp. Pass to Clingan. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Sharp against Durant. And here's VanVleet. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Sharp. Now the Blazers moving it up. Pass to Avdia. And the layup is good off the glass. Avdia's got 6. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Kamara. He's scoreless. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 6. Over VanVleet. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 5. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Let's see some of the numbers here for Fred VanVleet.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this. Trailblazers lead by 5.
Outside Sharp. To the left side wing. Sharp, a screen on Eason. Pass to Lillard from behind the arc. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Now Smith. Now here's Şengün. Clock at 6. Shoots over Klingon. Rejected by Klingon.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Klingon. They just learned that the hard way.
Pass to Sharp. Down low. Şengün with a steal. Eason up top. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. And here's Smith, defended by Avdia. Here's Durant. Cuts off the pass. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Right wing. Pass to Lillard. Here's Sharp. In his last outing, 16 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. To end the drought. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. As Shaedon Sharp continues to develop, he's proven that he's more than just a high flyer, Grant.
Yeah, we've seen the vicious dunks, but he's also got a pretty good touch as well. The upside potential for him is sky high.
That one's off. And this is game 2 of the NBA Cup tournament for both of these teams here in the group play round.
Yeah, in this NBA Cup format, every single game counts. So a win here for either of these squads is essential to keep them in the hunt moving forward.
And he sinks the second. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Now here's Durant. Sharp grabs the miss.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Avdia against Smith. Lillard outside. Klingon with a screen. And Damian Lillard gets a 3. Lillard's got 6.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Şengün, a screen on Sharp. The fader. Nice shot by Durant.
KD has such a tight handle, especially at his size. The man's a future Hall of Famer.
Outside Kamara. Pass to Klingon. Lillard outside. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for Houston. Trailing by 10. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys.
Now here's Van Vliet. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Şengün. And Klingon pulls it down. Avdia passes to Lillard. Back to Avdia. 3-pointer. And no good. The Rockets have gone 3 of 8 so far. Oh, deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And with this pause, let's take a look at the teams that have generated the most offense on the break this season. Number 1, Houston.
This squad loves to run. Their coaches allow them to play quick, free basketball, and it shows up in their fast break points.
And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Adams checked in for Şengün. Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Okogie's checked in for Eason. And it's Shepard in for Fred VanVleet. Now here's Adams. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Houston working the ball around. Durant with it. Avdia picks him up. 4 on the clock. The Rockets with another miss.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and Coach said, we know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least. Back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Shepard. His stats right now, averaging 9 points a game. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Okogie, guarded by Sharp, out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
Green's checked in for Houston. Then for Portland, Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Kamara. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Sharp. Here's Grant. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Rockets trail by 12. Here's Shepard. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Green with a screen on Lillard. Clock at 6. Pass to Okogie. Over Holiday. Houston with another miss. Portland leading by 12. Lillard outside, beyond the arc, sinks the tray. Lillard's got 12.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Okogie. Inside, here's Green. Count it, 1 for 1 to start the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Now here's Lillard. Tight defense on him. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Shepard. Still no points.
2 minutes remaining.
3 on the clock. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Lillard. Off the outside. Back to Lillard. Pass to Klingon. And here's Grant from the arc. No good that time.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
It's stolen by Holiday. Here's Lillard. Takes the 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. He's got 15.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside, Green. Pass to Okogie from downtown. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Steven Adams.
And one look at Donovan Klingon, and you see why scouts were excited about him. 7'2" with a great build. You can only imagine the intimidating presence he could become on the floor.
That one misses. And Houston making a change here. Şengün's checked in. Then for Portland, Robert Williams comes in for Avdia. And it's Henderson in for Damian Lillard. He hits the second from the line. Rockets trail by 17. Knocked away. It's stolen by Holiday. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Pass to Şengün. Şengün, a screen on Grant. Here's Finney-Smith. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Robert Williams picks up one.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Portland making a switch here. Thibault's checked in. Good on the second one. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's an 18-point game. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Shepherd. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Portland. Feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Trailblazers pretty much in control here.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Shepherd is out there with Josh Okogie. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Şengün in at the 4 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 18. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Adams. Here's Okogie. Houston working the ball around. Finney-Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
Passing is something Şengün does so well for this position. They run the offense through him.
Talking about Alperen Şengün for a moment. What are some things that stand out about him to you, RJ?
I would say his passing for sure. He's very Jokic-esque with some of the dimes that he drops. And we've seen him accept a bigger role on the scoring side also.
And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. The Rockets shooting just 33% so far in this game. Pass to Shepherd. Finney-Smith with it. Shot clock at 5. Unloads. And it's Shepherd missing. Portland leading by 15. Outside Holiday. Grant outside. Fires from deep. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And this is something Grant has worked a lot on. Now a legitimate three-point threat.
Pass to Okogie. It's Şengün, high post. There's the drive. And Şengün throw it down.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Grant. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Grant's got 5 points now this quarter. Rockets trail by 18. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Brian?
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. He's checked in for Thibault. Sharp comes in for Henderson. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Holiday. Lillard outside. Oh, it's stolen. Pass to Okogie. Now Finney-Smith. Kamara covering. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Talking about Dorian Finney-Smith. He plays that 3-and-D role so well, RJ.
Yeah, he's one tough dude. Long, athletic, loves that corner 3. He has all the tools that teams are looking for.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Checked in for Okogie. All right, let's see the best free throw shooting teams this season. Number 5, Portland.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
And he knocks down the first one. Something fun about this NBA Cup tournament are the nights where we only have Cup games. It's a playoffs-like atmosphere.
Yeah, especially with the way these NBA Cup games affect everybody's standings within the tournament. Every game becomes important, and it just makes it that much more exciting to watch.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Lillard outside. Şengün against Grant. Just 4 to shoot. And Williams punches it home.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Durant looking around. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Pass to Grant. Williams with the screen. The 3-ball. Grant's shot is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And here's Adams. Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
Teams have always tried to be physical with KD in the paint. Tried being the key word.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be Kamara shooting. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith. Portland shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Klingin, he's checked in for Portland. And that one misses. You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
Now here's Adams from the low block. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Klingin.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And with the new two-day format for the NBA draft, some executives complain, Grant, saying it helps out the disorganized teams.
Well, those teams could be in trouble regardless. With the push for parity, the league might not mind giving them some extra time to process during the draft.
And he can't hit the second.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Count it. Good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Rockets trail by 17. Here's Shepherd to the inside. It's picked off. And here's the fast break. Here's Durant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Free throw is good from Durant. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Smith, he's checked in for Adams. And Tari Eason subbed in for Finney-Smith.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Offensive board. Klingon off target at the rim. Rockets trail by 15. Outside Durant. Pass to Şengün. Smith outside. Lets it go from deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
Now Lillard. 15 points in the game. Grant, left side. Let's go with a three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Houston working the ball around. Pass to Shepherd from deep. Portland with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. They're fresh off the win against the Pelicans.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Outside Kamara. Pass to Graham. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Outside Kamara to the paint. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And this is why you can't let Grant get deep inside, or else he'll dunk all over you.
Durant, the pass to Eason. Back to Durant. And here's Shepherd for 3. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Well, this is Shepherd's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
Portland leading by 9. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
Houston making some changes. Adams comes in for Şengün. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Shepherd. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Avdia's checked in. It's Sharp on the wing. Lillard left side. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Avdia from outside. Goes up again. Oh, nice shot by Klingon. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Adams finds Smith. Now here's Durant. Outside Eason. The three. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got his 4th rebound in this one. Van Vliet against Avdia. They set a pick. Lillard outside. Fires for 3. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
When you're facing a guy as massive as Klingon, you really have to be smart about boxing him out. I mean, he is so good on the offensive boards to be so young.
Now here's Sharp, and he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. To the middle. Smith passes to Van Vliet. Back to Smith. Now Easton. Outside Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Outside Sharp. Back to Lillard. Pass to Klingon. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Now here's Van Vliet. Yet to see a basket. Outside Eason from the arc. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Sharp finds Lillard. Inside. Here's Klingon. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
For a 7'2" guy like Donovan Klingon, must be easy to jam it.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Finney Smith checked in for the Rockets.
On the floor for your Rockets, number 2.
1:29 left in the second quarter. Pass to Durant. Over Sharp. Durant, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Lillard outside. Outside Sharp. Here's Klingon. Out to Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That's his first foul.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Pass to Kamara. Back to Sharp. For 3, here's Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Rockets trail by 21. 34 seconds left to play in the half. And he makes it. Durant's got 10 points in the quarter.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Pass to Klingon. Avdia from outside. Klingon controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And here's Durant. 2 on the clock. And he can't get that one. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this.
Hello, everybody. What time is it? Yep, halftime, but really it's been Dame time with the way Lillard's played so far.
We should rename the first half Dame Time. He actually uses that. We should name that because he was such an impactful player, especially on the offensive end. When it's Dame time, all the time, begins with that.
I'm sorry, Kenny. What time did you say it was?
Dame time!
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
Taking a look at Portland, even if they're not the team we thought they'd be, they haven't completely come off the rails. Still plenty of time left. With all this talent, I can see them turning it around real fast. How fast? How fast?
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Toumani Camara out there with Avdia. And it's Klingon in at the 5. Lillard against Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. To get it again. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Şengün.
And the size of Klingon alone makes him a tough cover.
Yeah, when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
The Rockets shooting at about 44% so far. Durant with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Van Vliet against Sharp. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, hard to find a more respected vet in this league than point guard Fred Van Vliet. The heady vet will now also guide the Players Union in his new role of president, replacing C.J. McCollum. As a guy who went from being undrafted to an all-star to signing a max contract, he can certainly relate to most every player in the league.
He's come a long way. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. That free throw good from Van Vliet.
From G League to a big-time player, Van Vliet's journey is nothing short but inspirational.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Oh, it's stolen by Eason. Outside Durant. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Oh, got a piece of it. Fast break. Here we go. And the dunk by Lillard.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. And Şengün throw it down.
Love seeing Şengün go up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
Outside Sharp. Pass to Klingon. And here's Lillard. The three is up. Drains the triple. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Now here's Smith. Şengün, a screen on Sharp. Here's Durant to the inside. Sharp against Durant. It's off his leg. The official saying it was kicked. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Avdia outside. 4-3. No good on the shot. Eason with some nice D. Down low. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Van Vliet against Lillard. Pass to Klingen. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Sharp passes to Lillard. And it's stolen by Van Vliet.
Oh, 5 turnovers. When you get that many, you are really hurting your team.
Pass to Şengün. Houston working the ball around. Here's Eason. Misses the three. Portland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Lillard looking around. Avdia outside. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen by Kamara. Puts up a 3. Avdia can't get it to go.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Van Vliet drives, and he comes up with a bucket.
Off the dribble, Van Vliet varies his pace. It's hard for defenders to get a good read on him.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Pass to Kamara. It's Sharp on the wing, guarded by Durant. Sharp passes to Lillard. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Inside, it's tipped. Here's Eason. Great D that time from Kamara.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Lillard can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Smith finds Van Vliet. Durant with a screen on Lillard. Here's Van Vliet. Damian Lillard with a rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Avdia. Lillard against Van Vliet. Lillard outside. Over Van Vliet. The shot by Lillard, no good. The Rockets have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Durant, the pass to Eason. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Sharp against Durant. Lillard right side. Pass to Klingen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Klingen's got 5 points in the quarter.
You can see that this is how dominant Klingen can be. And when he's hot like this, it's wise to keep feeding him.
Şengün. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Klingen. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
That free throw good from Şengün. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Now here's Holiday, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. And it's all from three-point range. Rockets trail by 21. Now here's Van Vliet. The kick to Durant. Smith outside. Houston with another miss. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Avdia finds Sharp.
Rockets.
And this break lets us see the teams making the most of their second chances this season. Fourth, Portland.
You've got to respect the work ethic of these guys on the offensive glass. They don't give up on possessions and hit the boards with aggression.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. It's both from the stripe. Houston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Outside Durant. Outside Eason. Fires the 3. Here's Şengün. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Portland leading by 23. And there's the screen. Holiday against Eason. It's Sharp on the wing. He's got 5. Shoots over Shepard. And that one's good. Sharp. Sharp's gotten 4 this quarter.
And it looks like Sharp is fairly comfortable in the mid-range. Having dynamic shot-making ability would be a big plus for him.
Tipped. Pass to Holiday with the 7-footer. Another one falls for Portland.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Sharp against Durant. Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Avdia passes to Holiday. Here he goes.
Houston.
Here's what the Houston Rockets have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Darius Garland and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Nuggets, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
That's good from Holiday.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Houston making some changes. Adams checked in for Şengün. Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. And Okogie is subbed in for Eason. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Talk about a guy who gives you everything. Drew Holiday is a coach's dream.
Pass to Shepard. Back to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Kamara. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Outside Holiday. Now Kamara. Now here's Avdia. Adams covering. Avdia, good. Avdia's got 8 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Durant. 14 points for him. Here's Okogie, guarded by Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. Finney-Smith, a screen. Okogie's shot is off. For Portland, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. And that one's good. Sharp.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
On the wing, Grant. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Pass to Kamara. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Green's checked in for Kevin Durant. Williams is checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Sharp. 1:31 left in the third quarter here. Outside, Green. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for Houston, Jeff Green, taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Lillard's checked in for Avdia. And both free throws good for Green.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Lillard passes to Williams. Takes a 3. And it's Lillard, that time on the assist from Williams. Lillard's got 10 points here in the second half. 1:05 left in the third quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Thibault, he's checked in for Portland. It's Williams, high post. Grant outside. Clock at 4. Outside Holiday. Shoots over Shepard. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Rockets have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Adams with a screen on Holiday. Pass to Adams. Thibault with a steal. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Trailblazers, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter, 3 for the game. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Alperon Şengün. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then it's Shepard. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And it's Thibault missing. Here's Okogie, covered by Thibault. Pass to Shepard from outside the arc. That one no good. Some solid defense from Holiday. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Adams with a screen on Holiday. Shepard grabs the board. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Holiday, the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the inside. And Şengün throw it down.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
Pass to Graham. Drives to the hoop. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Just great explosiveness from Grant. Open lane, and he exploits it.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Steven Adams.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared, ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Pass to Henderson. On the wing, Grant. To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, nice dish there by Grant. Playing unselfishly and putting the team ahead of himself.
Here's Şengün. Outside, Finney-Smith. Şengün, the screen. Down low. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Grant outside. Williams, a screen on Şengün. Here's Grant. Williams passes to Grant. And the shot goes down. Grant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Look at how Grant attacks the interior, doing what it takes to get a high percentage shot.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Holiday. Here's Şengün. Second shot opportunity. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Durant, he's checked in for Houston. For Portland, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Henderson finds Grant. Williams with the screen. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Steven Adams checked in for the Rockets. Here's Holiday. Misses off the right iron. Houston shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Pass to Durant. And it's good for 2.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Durant outside for 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Here's Durant. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Thibault. On the wing, Holiday. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Williams looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Now Henderson with the drive. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 11. To the inside from close range. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. 20 points for Durant.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Outside Holiday. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Outside Durant. Richard, when you look at career longevity for NBA players, has LeBron shifted what we thought was possible?
No doubt. It's made fans more critical of guys that are on the decline. But ultimately, guys start to decline around 32, 33 years old. That is normal.
Henderson for 3. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
From 12 feet, Durant with another miss. And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Outside Holiday. Williams with the screen. The shot by Holiday, no good.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Shepard for three. Portland with a rebound. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside, here's Grant. Portland moving it around. Thibault passes to Henderson. Shot from the wing. Yes, on the jumper. Henderson's got his first points of the game.
And just slippery with the ball in his hands. Henderson will dissect you off the dribble.
Outside Finney-Smith. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. So for the Rockets, Smith, he's checked in for Adams. Eason comes in for Finney-Smith. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Shepard. And also a switch here for Portland. Murray's checked in. Henderson, the pass to Murray. Grant in the post, covered by Smith. Misses the baby hook.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
VanVleet scanning the floor. Outside Eason. Shot clock at 3. That's good from Durant. On the assist from Eason. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half. Outside Holiday. Pass to Williams. And that one's drained from the low block.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Durant against Henderson. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 26.
The control KD has from any spot on the floor, that's what makes him different.
Grant outside. Henderson with a screen on Smith. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That'll be a second foul of the game. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
We know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
They set the screen. Holiday from long range. Rockets with a rebound. Eason with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
4th personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for 2. Eason.
That's good from Eason. Portland making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Eason hits them both. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
Gets the three to fall.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And that one good. And that's 17 points for Alperen Şengün.
Oh, sometimes you got to flex on him. That's what Şengün just did.
Smith against Williams. Pass to Graham. Eason with some nice D. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Durant, defended by Henderson. And here's Van Vliet. Over Holiday. Van Vliet misses. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Trailblazers.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Damian Lillard.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Basket counts.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Şengün. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Holiday with the ball. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Dame, you routinely make shots that most players would not even attempt. What enables you to have that kind of confidence?
Sometimes in the summer, I work on the craziest things. You know, you never know what type of situation you're going to be in. You got to be prepared for it, you know, so I've worked on my fair share of crazy shots, crazy passes, and, you know, you don't make a high percentage of them, but I made one tonight.
Practice makes perfect. Thanks so much, Dame.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Damian Lillard.